I had a dream when I was a youngster to be a rock star. So I went on a course to play the guitar. Should learn that, but I went for motorsport instead, and that was good, I think. There was a special system in Norway with cars after the war in the 50s. If you should buy a car from Western Europe or from America, you had to have a special license, and you can ask for a license from the government. But if you wanted to buy an East European car, you didn't need any license. You can just go to the car dealer and buy the car straight away. The first car I got was basically a Škoda 440 Spartak. And I bought that before I was 18 years old, and I modified that and was rebuilding it to be an Octavia Touring Sport. I got hold of a Octavia Touring Sport brand new engine, and I fitted that to the car and did other modifications to it, so it looked like an Octavia Touring Sport, and also was working like that. And then I used that as a road car, and then I started to do competitions with this car. He saw my car and he came to some races, and he told me a lot of things I should change and details to improve, and then my results was getting better. And then he called me to his office and said, we can build a better car. I give you another car that you can build, and now you are back at work again here, and I give you an offer, and that is that your job now is motorsport. We pay you a set salary, and we give you a budget for all expenses with your motorsport activity, and that is what you shall do if you want. And I said, yes, I want very much. And when I came there, I met a lot of nice people, and one guy came to me and asked me, John, what do you drink? And I said, I drink milk. Milk? No. Škoda racing driver drinks milk. Come with me. And this was the first time in my life that I tasted alcohol. People looked very depressed, and it was a strange atmosphere, and we didn't know what was happening. So we went back to West Germany to Cheb, and then we came home. I remember when we came over the border, because we had seen a lot of things on that journey. We saw tanks, Russian tanks had crashed into houses, and then when we came over the border to Cheb, then we stopped in a park, and we bought 2 bottles of Coca-Cola. And we felt, now we are free. We didn't know what would happen. Will there be a war? And then we just wanted to get out. I was taken very well care of. I felt very welcome, and I was working with very nice people and very able people. And most of the mechanics could speak English or German, but some of them could not. So then I had to learn some Czech bad words and names of the details on the car, like Hovnobrsti, Novi, things like this. So we never had any problem really with communication. Škodas with rear engine and rear wheel drive, they were always a little tendency to oversteer, and so I was growing up with that. I was growing up with that because when I was, and even before that, when I was a youngster and a teenager, I did a lot of bicycling. A lot of bicycling and a lot of bicycling on gravel roads also. And then the bicycles were sliding also. So I learned to control oversteer, and that has helped me so much for my physical condition and also for my control of a vehicle. So that was coming from bicycling. I wouldn't say that I have ever been scared in the competition car. In fact, the biggest accident I ever had was just a few years ago on Goodwood, in a race circuit in England, long time after. I stopped driving after 1990, and that accident I had there was in 2019. I didn't hurt myself, but it was close. I came to Czechoslovakia first time in 1968, in August 1968. So I came together with the Russians. And I left Škoda Motorsport after 1990, so I left also with the Russians. Czech people are very interested in motorsport, and Škoda is the biggest factory, biggest make in motorsport in rallying in the world today. And you should be very proud of that, and they're making fantastic products.